Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Quick look here at Cardano. We're going to double check some key factors in the back end. We're going to talk about this larger ascending trend line as well as, just some important liquidation levels too. So let's go ahead and jump on into that. And if you're new to this channel, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. Do me a favor, hit the like button before we get started, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're part of our trading community, congrats to our community members here for some nice shorts here. Take a look at this here. AVAX 40% in 5 days, Bitcoin 20% in 5, Near Protocol 30% from Rune, and we've also got a Filecoin and Solana long. Okay, so again, really good market hitting it both ways, and that can definitely be done as long as you use patience and ensure that you're working within liquidation levels and key level supports and resistances. So what is that here for ICP, or correction, Cardano? I covered ICP earlier today. We're looking at 68 cents. Between 67 and 68 cents is a heavy concentration of short liquidations there that could get swept. Now, is that a guarantee? No, just implies that there's more short bias than long bias, and a lot of longs just got destroyed here as well, 62, 63. So it's got some late longs at about right around close to between 59 and 60 cents. Okay, so that is good news here in a sense, but the easy way to understand is we got more incentive for the price to go up than down based on liquidation. Is that a guarantee? Is that going to happen? It truly never know. It's just a good influencing factor we want to kind of be mindful of. Speaking of influencing factors, let's double check this here. On the daily time frame, we can see that we're above the 100-day SMA and the 200. That's positive, but below the 20 and the 50-day SMA. So again, that 20-day SMA is going to be working its way down with this descending trend line. So we want to pay attention to closing above that level as well. I always like to mark the important levels in orange here, just kind of giving us an indication of roughly where we're at here. So again, we're in a descending trend for short term, but big picture, longer term, big picture, we are in an ascending trend. Okay, so simply put, we're kind of working within that range, and we could see the price break up or down. Really just depends on Bitcoin in a lot of ways, but mainly we got a lot of support at the current price point at about 62 cents. We've talked about that previously. That could work as a resistance for us, so keep that in mind. A lot of times volume profiles will definitely do that. It's that point of control. So we look at stochastic, we can see it swinging down. We never truly officially broke over 50 in the RSI, and we can see money flow index right there in the middle. So this is pretty standard stuff for a daily time frame. We look at the 4-hour time frame, we can recognize that we are below 50, which we have been for some time. We've got a nice solid bounce off of 30. I've mentioned that previously. 30 on the RSI is commonly a bouncing point, and same thing with 20 on the money flow index. So it's that perfect little pivot, little bounce that we saw here. Now, does it mean you just write it out to a dollar? No, that's probably a pretty strong likelihood you're not going to get there. However, between now and then, if we do break this descending trend line, we have a better chance of the price action recovering here. We can see MACD is also converging, or more so, it's no longer diverging. We're starting to plateau, so we could very well see that shift in momentum. Again, is that a guarantee? No, definitely not, but just something we want to be mindful of. Let me pull up our fibs here for the most recent time frame as well, just so we can kind of pay attention to that, and just recognize again the 62/62.5 cents is a potential resistance for us. We got to be respectful of that. We are below all 4 moving averages. That's not a great sign. So we combine all that together, we're kind of on the bearish side of things here still with the 4-hour. Of course, every coin really looks pretty bearish here today. I mean, it's hard to find any wins in this sea of red. Okay, so keep that in mind. That a lot of that has to do with Bitcoin selling off, getting down that low 68K range. Well, how low did Bitcoin get? Yeah, 68.1. We actually hit our take profit target for our Bitcoin trade, which is perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. And with Cardano, we do actually have a long open here with this coin. So let's see if the hourly is telling us anything at all. It is letting us know that we're getting close to the lagging span intersecting with the price action. In other words, when today's trading day closes, we should be intersecting, letting us know that you want to consider closing your short position if you have one open. That doesn't mean you instantly open along because of that, but it does tell us that the momentum could be shifting here soon if the price goes sideways in this range and is effectively not able to break down this lower level here. We got this recent support based on recent lows here on the hourly, on the 4-hour at 60.5. That's right where our third entry level was for this coin. So again, that's exactly why I set that there, because it was a more recent low. And if the price goes any lower, we would potentially be invalidated. But at this point here, still looking okay. I can't say it's like sunshine and rainbows, but if we do see this start to kind of go sideways for the next 12 to 24 hours, there's a solid chance we're going to see recovery. Again, a lot of it hinges on Bitcoin and how much further Bitcoin wants to go. Bitcoin does have a little bit more of a gap. Well, there's a CME gap between 64 and 66,000, and there's also some liquidity there at about 67,600. So that little area there, it's important to recognize. If that does get filled, we will see one more wick down from Cardano. But generally speaking, we look at liquidation, there's much more incentive for the whales to push up than down, just based on the sentiment here, because this most recent liquidation that just accumulated here is more recent. This is not something that's been forming for a while. So I just be mindful of that. Either way, big picture, I still think Cardano has a chance to survive here, but if you're concerned or worried about it, first of all, you're probably doing it wrong. You're using too much of a position size or too high leverage. I recommend adjusting that. But in general, at this point, I'm not super concerned with our trade because we've taken profit off of 5 of the last 6 short trades that we've taken. So it all equals out at the end, folks. I hope this made sense. I described this correctly to you. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button, comment below, and or subscribe. Make sure you do yourself a favor. Use this link down below for Bitunix. I recommend them. Phenomenal exchange, no KYC or VPN required for US and Canadian members, and you get some nice rewards too if you decide to use my link to register. Awesome stuff, folks. I hope you have a good rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.